It's been determined that you need to go on long-term disability. This is obviously a stressful time in your life, and you probably have a lot of life changes going on. There is one piece of information that you have to observe in order to make sure that you are protecting your rights. Before you go on long-term disability, before your last day of work, you need to send written correspondence to your point of contact about your long-term disability benefits. Whether that's a third-party administrator or the human resources person at your company, you need to send an email, a fax. You can hand deliver a letter to them saying that you want to know how to continue or maintain all of your other employee benefit coverages during your long-term disability. So if you have long-term disability through your employer, you probably have other employee benefits that you're enrolled in. So those might be health insurance, might be life insurance, might be accidental death and dismemberment insurance coverage. Those are all employee benefits. You may or may not be able to continue those while you're on long-term disability and thereafter. And your employer or your plan administrator has an obligation to tell you how to do that, but the only thing that triggers that obligation to tell you that information is that you make the ask. You have to ask them how to keep or maintain those coverages while you are on long-term disability. So a lot of times, if you don't do so at or immediately after the time that you're leaving the company, you can lose those benefits forever. Sometimes there are time periods as short as 30 days after you no longer are actively working with the company when you're on long-term disability that you can lose those coverages. So it is extremely important that before the time that you are going on long-term disability, you send that written correspondence, email or fax. In my mind is preferred because you can see that they received it. And that written correspondence says, can you let me know how I keep or maintain all of my employee benefit coverages?